Go ahead, please.
Thanks for calling. How can I help you?
Hey, what happened?
Fuck you.
What's the matter?
Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You are so mad.
Thank you for calling customer support. Here is Robert. How may I assist you?
Hey, what happened?
What happened?
I don't know. Go ahead, please.
What? Go ahead. Tell me your problem.
Yeah.
You are calling me.
Yeah, what happened? Go ahead, please.
Where I'm going ahead?
Can you do one thing and explain it to me? What happened?
Fuck you.
Oh my God, you're so mad. You've been getting flooded all day, haven't you, bitch? That's what happened.
You?
Hey, what happened?
What happened, sir?
Yeah, what's going on? Go ahead, please.
What? What?
Who told you? What happened?
What?
Yeah, I'm calling you.
Sir,
What
I'm
happened?
telling how Thanks for calling support. How may I help you?
Hey, what happened?
Why are you calling me that?
Yeah, go ahead, please. I'm very concerned. What happened?
Thank you for calling customer support. This is Tark. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on? What happened?
What's happened? You tell me what's happened. Why did you call us?
I know you. You're the guy that wants to pee on me, right?
Ah, you motherfucker. Again?
I'll call you right back, bitch. The most bizarre scammer ever.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Jason. How can I help you?
Jason, what happened?
What happened, sir?
I don't know. Go ahead, please. What happened?
So you called me. You tell me what happened.
Yeah, who told you? What happened? Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yeah, what happened?
You tell me, sir, what happened? You
I'm
called
asking
me.
you. Yeah, who told you that? Like, what happened?
You called me, sir. I received
Who
your
told
call.
you that? Who told you that? I need to know what happened.
Thanks for calling support. This side Tony on the call line. How can I help you today?
Tony? Tony?
Yes,
Hello?
sir, Tony.
Tony, great.
Yes.
I love that name. Great. So, what happened, Tony?
Bye-bye. Take care.
Tony, what happened, Tony?
Thank you for calling support. How can I help?
Go ahead, please.
Yes.
Okay. What do we need to do?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever watch Jaws
go
backwards?
ahead.
I just watched Jaws backwards on a DVD, and like I rewinded it backwards, and you see the shark spit out all these people. You ever do that? You just watch these movies backwards? Sharks spitting out people. Who would have thought that was even interesting, right? I must need a life. Sucks being rich and just sitting around watching these things and calling criminals all day long. I really need to get a life, don't I? Or a job, maybe. You know that word, job? Go ahead, please.
No.
You don't know that word, I know. But you have to know what a DVD player is, right? And you need to go get Jaws on DVD and watch it backwards. That shark spits out all the people. It changes the game. He's no longer an evil shark. He's putting the people back, and then they're alive again. It's amazing what you can do with technology. You can rewind stuff. Imagine if we could rewind your life and you weren't such a bad person. I'll call you back, bitch. It's what I do.
Thank you for calling support. This is Davis Brown. How can I assist you?
Listen, I got a complaint here. I ordered about, I don't know, 3 dozen Georgia peaches, but why when they ship them to me does the box say they're from Dayton, Ohio? Dayton doesn't make peaches. There's hackers in Dayton. Those are the people that hack into your computer and order iPhones and stuff like that. I want my Georgia peaches, goddammit. Can you help me? They go good with the wine.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. We can
Yes,
help
please.
you.
Go ahead.
Can you tell
Thank
me your
you.
first and last name? Can you tell me?
Yeah, my name's
can you tell
Dean
me
Michael
your first and
Myers.
last name?
Dean Michael Myers. I used to take a glass of water every day, but then I upgraded to, like, I found Thunderbird wine. Do you ever hear that? It's like the cheapest wine, and I buy it, and I sit on the bench, and I like to pet the ducks. But then I saw a movie, and the guy was eating peaches and wine, and I thought maybe they go good together, you know, kind of like lamb and tuna fish. And so I ordered on Amazon 3 dozen Georgia peaches, and when they shipped me the crate, it had big letters along the side that said, made in Dayton, Ohio. I know what happens in Dayton, Ohio. There's criminals there. Those are the people that you see on the internet that always hack into people's computer. I always see the Amazon calls. Like when Amazon calls and tries to hook up to your computer and take all your money, they always say there's hackers on your computer from Dayton, Ohio. I don't need this in my life, sir. All I want is my peaches, goddammit. Go ahead, please.
Okay, sir. You don't worry about that. Your order will be shipped by tomorrow. But for that, first we need to verify you. And can you tell me who calls you from Amazon and said that you need to and you purchase an iPhone 12?
There's some robocalls out there. We got to talk about that too. I didn't order an iPhone. I ordered Georgia peaches, but I already got those peaches, but they had Dayton, Ohio written in big letters on the side of the box. Why would they do that, sir? If they want to scam me, they need to be more crafty. I mean, cross it out and write Georgia on the side or something. I want Georgia peaches. They're supposed to be the best. I want to suck on those peaches when I drink my wine. Go ahead, please.
Okay, sir. What we can do, sir, we can verify you that you are the legit holder of your Amazon account, and I promise you, sir, you will get your peaches, your Georgia peaches by tomorrow, okay? By tomorrow morning. But for that,
you can ship them to me that fast?
So that I can verify your, yes, because we need
Thank
to
you.
verify the document of our.
Thank you.
So can you tell me which can you tell me which smartphone you are using right now?
Oh, no, that's exactly what the criminals in India do. They want to hook up to your phone and steal your money. It shouldn't matter to you what phone I use. Nobody at Amazon would ever ask that question. You can't even read me the first 2 sentences of the handbook. You're a fucking criminal. Oh, my God. I thought I was calling Amazon. I'm calling a criminal in India, somebody who hurts innocent people for their living. How dare you, sir?
Sir.
You're a scumbag.
Sir, we don't scam people, okay? We don't scam.
Yes, you do. Not today you don't, because you're getting flooded, bitch.
Sir,
we're calling you again and again and again with nonsense about goats and rupees and chuthias and peaches. You're a fucking idiot for being on the phone with me this long. There you go. Don't you say goodbye?
What do you want?
Oh, this is a Rundy. Hey, I'm right here. What are your other 2 wishes? Go ahead, please. I'm right here.
Is your mother Wendy? Or
oh my God.
Sister?
You sound so hot. Did you just come out of the oven?
Thank you for calling Amazon. This side Kate. How may I help you today?
Kate, I don't know what's going on here. They sent me to get gift cards. I went to the store, and there's something crazy going on at that store. I bought this gift card, and now I don't know what to do with it. Can you please help me? I'm very stressed out over here. Go ahead, please.
Sorry?
I have a gift card, and I don't know why I have this gift card. They sent me to get a gift card. I went to the store, and it's crazy in that store. I don't know what's going on in that store. It's crazy. Can you help me?
You got the gift card. You got the gift
Yes.
card from the store.
I got it in my pocket. I got out of that store before they could tackle me. I bought a Google Play card. I don't know what's going on in that store. There's people with bows and arrows and nunchucks and Chinese stars. Everybody in that store is kung fu fighting. And then I'm buying gift cards in the middle of it all, and they're looking at me. They all want my gift card. Yeah, go ahead, please. Kate?
Just to confirm, did you purchase gift cards from the store?
I got out of there with the gift card intact. Absolutely. It's in my pocket right now, and there's bubble gum in my pocket, and the gum is not wrapped, so I don't know if
No
it's like,
problem.
I'm sorry?
No
Go ahead,
problem.
please.
I'm here to help you. Please give me 2
Yes,
minutes.
please. And I don't know if you guys, Amazon is very powerful. I don't know if you can call that store. That store is nuts, man. They need to put up like police chalk and the police tape and all that stuff. There's a crime about to happen. There's people in there kung fu fighting, man. Go ahead, please.
Did you purchase Google Play gift card?
I got Google Play gift card. It's in my pocket, and I got out of there, and these people were chasing me for it.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on about these gift cards.
Problem.
I don't know if it's just crazy people. One person was wearing a Speedo, and the other person's wearing a little pair of shorts, and they're starting to kung fu fight with each other, and then they start looking at me, and now I have a gift card. I'm sorry? Go ahead,
Could you
please.
please help me? Which amount?
I need your help. Yes, I'm going to help you. I got to give you guys a gift card. I can't be keeping this gift card on me. These people chasing me. I'm hiding right now. Can you please help me? Take this gift card away.
Could you please help me with the amount of the gift card?
It's $500. Actually, I have two of them because they wouldn't let me buy more than $250 worth. I got two of them, and they're both in my pocket, and they're wedged in there. They're jammed up. It's jammed up like seeds in a pumpkin pie or something like that. Can you help me?
Could you please help me? Yeah, could you please help me with the card number, Google Play card
I'm going to tell
number?
you, absolutely. I'm going to read these numbers to you so I can get these gift cards off my hand, and then I can throw them out, right? I don't want these gift cards, ma'am. They're looking for me. The whole city's looking for me. I got out of that store. It was like like World War X in that store. People were fighting. They were crazy. One guy had a tank. He was driving a tank down the aisles of CVS. Yeah, don't send me back there. Please do not send me back there. Do not send me back to that store, ma'am. That CVS is crazy. I don't know why you send people there. It's crazy.
Listen to me once.
I'm telling you, man, there's giraffes in that CVS too. Yeah, go ahead, please. I'm listening.
Please help me with the Google Pay gift card number so that I'll be able to help you.
I can give you the number to the CVS on 38th Street in New York City. I mean, it's crazy. Somebody needs to shut that store down, man. Somebody's going to get seriously injured. Go ahead, please.
Please help me with the gift card number. So
Oh,
that
you know who
I'll
I
be able
saw?
to help you.
I
Please
saw
help me
a
with the gift
celebrity
card
in there.
number.
Yes, I will. When I was getting gift cards, I need to share this with you first, though. Mike Tyson was in there. Do you know that? How cool was that? Mike Tyson was in there, and he was buying Cadbury eggs. I couldn't believe it, and I was going to buy Cadbury eggs, but he bought the last bag. I was not about to fight Mike Tyson for a last bag of Cadbury eggs. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Could you please help me with the gift card number?
Absolutely. The gift cards are so important. I'm going to give them to you. Everything was going crazy in this store, man. Mike Tyson was in the store. Don't you say goodbye? Go ahead, please.
Where to go ahead?
India has so many amazing people in your country. I mean, you're not one of them, and none of the people that you associate with are any of them, but there's so many good people in that country.
So what's your problem?
I told you, you're my problem.
So you should die.
We're going in circles, but I'm still living, and I'm on the phone with you. I'm not going to die.
So I'm still talking, and I'm scamming the people.
Well, you're talking to me. You're not scamming anybody. Nanakuti Meavka Swagate. I'm here to fuck up your day. Minanam Tagaw.
I fuck up your...
Take a glass of water and fuck yourself, bitch. Next.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Take.
What's up, CJ?
Nothing. It's awesome being back. I missed everybody.
No, they missed you too.
I'm sure.
A lot of people been asking for you, commenting, you know, is scrapbooking really this important that you need to take a 2-week break?
Yeah. Well, not the best trip ever, but I got it over with, and I'm back. So I'm glad, super glad that to be back. I really missed everyone, missed streaming, missed you, Take.
Is your brain bigger now? Like, do you have your PhD, or you're that much closer to it, right?
Yeah, I'm slightly closer to it, but I still have a little bit to go. So it was a step in the right direction for sure, but definitely glad it's over, that conference thing. So tell me everything I missed while I was gone.
Oh my God, I mean, I didn't really keep a journal, and I can't even remember what I was doing at 3 in the morning. I mean, and you probably don't want to know actually, but I did binge watch. I usually don't watch a lot of stuff anymore because I'm always on YouTube talking with everybody. But I watched the Tom and Pam Anderson sex tape movie, not the actual tape that you might have seen, but they made a movie about the movie, and it's on Hulu. And I got so hooked into it. It's like one of the greatest things I've ever seen, and it's such a good series.
Oh, well,
So that's what I did for, that was like 2 days. I binge watched, I think, 5 episodes a day. And actually, I have like 20 minutes left, and I don't want it to end. But I would definitely encourage you to check it out. And especially, I'm a big Motley Crue fan, so to see Tommy Lee, a different side of him, and you actually feel really bad for him because it was leaked out, and this poor woman didn't want that happening to her. So it was such a good series.
On
anyway.
Hulu?
What?
You said it was on Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It's pretty big. Pam and Tommy.
We should watch it. We should watch it in the Discord. Like, y'all should come watch it with me in Discord sometime. I've been meaning to have like a movie night or something in Discord. I thought that would be fun. But we could watch this instead.
Yeah, whatever you want. We can watch all 7 series of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, that would be great. Because I still haven't watched any Sons of Anarchy, and I probably would like that show, so we could watch that too in Discord.
As long as I'm down for whatever, as long as you keep it clean.
Well, you know me.
I'm there.
Well, that sounds like a fun little vacation from the Morning Scam Show, and thank you, Take, and everybody else for being there in my absence, because it was real hard to come chat when I was there, but appreciate y'all.
And you did a great job putting those videos together that you did for those 3 times that you were away. The one video had like one of our longest calls ever. And it was just an epic call with that butthead guy. He was like, yeah,
that was fun.
I think, I don't know if it was Nano or Zeb, I forget. They were counting how many times I said chode. Like the guy went, and he didn't care. He just wanted the code. I mean, it was such an amazing call. I mean, I think you did a great job putting those videos together. Everybody was entertained, and I think there was like 60 people in the chat one time. Pierogi was in there, and obviously he came a little late, and I think he was actually wanted to say something, but then everybody realized it was recording. We weren't live that day.
Shoot.
But yeah, great job. Oh, and then speaking of Pierogi, he just hit 2 million subs, that guy.
Yeah,
I was in his congratulatory stream the other day, and he kind of was talking about our show a tiny bit. Yeah, and it was just, it was an amazing thing. I mean, he was at 1.9 just not too long ago, so I think we got him those 100,000 subs, right? No.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was definitely all us, for sure.
Yeah, we'll take all the credit for Pierogi's hard work, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do here.
No, definitely congrats to him, and we're proud of you, man, and we wish you luck to keep on going with it.
Yeah, it was cool. He was here though, and then it was cool that he had his 2 million follower stream.
Yeah.
And then there's a big premiere happening today at 11 a.m. Like kind of right after us. Scammer Takeout's doing his epic premiere, so we got to make sure we can all go watch Scammer Takeout.
Yeah, can't wait for that. That'll be super fun.
Yep. Because then when he gets to 2 million, like next week, he'll remember us and he'll shout us out.
Well, I was just about to ask you that, Take. Since you got Pierogi to 2 million, can you at least help me with like a few? Because I'm in a stagnant period right now, which happens on YouTube sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm stagnant now. A couple days ago, I wasn't, and before that, I was stagnant for 2 months. It happens, but we're both inching our way there. So
yeah. Well, I would appreciate it if you'd help me out, like you helped Pierogi. I'm just saying.
Yep.
No, we're definitely happy for him. And we always, you know, some could say it's a competitive market, but I say the more scam baiters, the better. And it's awesome that, you know, I really think that scamming is getting harder and harder, at least for some of these tech support, because of the constant baiting. So it's a good thing. And also, we should talk about Ozzy and Harley's channel. They have a joint channel now. I don't know when that premiered, but it's awesome.
Well, that's the other thing. I mean, you were gone for 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks, a couple of videos came out, and you really need to go back and watch them. I know you're so busy. Raz and Mary did a call with Ozzy on that channel, and it was an epic call. It was like for two people that don't have channels to be featured, and it was such a great job. It's entertaining. It's like 40 minutes long, but you don't get bored. I mean, I watched that whole thing in the morning and almost went back for seconds. It was like, it was amazing. Awesome. So yeah, definitely check out their channel.
Awesome. Well, that's so sweet, Ozzy and Harley. We really appreciate y'all having some of the flood gang on, since the flooding's not happening much anymore. So we really, really appreciate that. That's super sweet of you. Good morning, fun guy. Oh, thanks, Philip. Really appreciate that. That's real sweet of you. I did have a video yesterday come out, and I'm going to be putting his real picture and stuff on Patreon today for the official Patreon, so that's pretty cool. Take, are you still there?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, okay. Y'all know I get nervous when I don't hear from him. Like, oh God, he left me.
Yeah, your premiere was definitely on point, and I think there were like 50-something people there. That was also just a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, y'all let me know what you think of the Monday premiere. I thought it was fun to get together on Monday morning and just have time to chat. Sven got on me for using that long intro, but I thought it was more time for us to chat. So, y'all let me know what you think. If you know.
It was a perfect time, I thought. It was great.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I was going to wait till I have just a few more subs, and then what I'm going to do is look at some of the scam baiters that just don't like me, and then I was going to figure out when they're doing a premiere and do it at the exact same time. No,
yeah,
just kidding.
I like that.
Just kidding.
So then I won't know who to pick.
Oh.
Just kidding. Just kidding. You know I'll be there. But yeah.
And actually, I don't think he's here yet. Nanobaiter.
Mm-hmm.
His video that he put out a couple days ago is amazing. Like, that guy deserves all the credit in the world for what he does. We talk about investigative type scam baiting, and his video is on point. I mean, I think everyone needs to see that. I meant to share it before, but I definitely wanted to mention that if you have not subscribed to Nanobaiter, hopefully I just got his link right, and it's in the chat. But yeah, show that guy some love.
Well, speaking of him, I have an exciting announcement that he will be joining us a week from today.
Wow, that is big, because I don't think he does a lot of these types of things. So I'm very honored to speak with him.
Yeah,
he's
super
a great supporter, awesome scam baiter, and his videos. He doesn't even have that many videos, and he has almost 3,000 subs. You know, that's how good he is.
Yeah.
So he's definitely something to be watched.
Yeah, well, I'm super excited to have him on next week. We can talk to him more. And Thursday we have Blindly Scambaiting on this Thursday, and then we have Nanobaiter next Tuesday. So we got a good lineup, and I'm pretty sure I have someone lined up for next Thursday as well, but I won't say yet. But
Mike Tyson?
Yeah, Mike Tyson. So we got several good shows coming up over the next few weeks, and I think we're gonna for now stick pretty good to our Tuesday Thursday schedule. That way y'all know when we're gonna be on, and maybe we'll throw in a Saturday here or there, but yeah. And then I'll be streaming on Monday and Wednesday on Twitch. So would really appreciate anyone that's on Twitch come by and say hi. And yeah, so it's good. Wow,
yeah, I was in your
Nelson.
Twitch yesterday for a little while. Your Twitch yesterday was pretty entertaining, and hopefully, I know you had some guys you left on the fence, and if I don't know if they're up, what time they wake up, but if we can mess with these idiots, that's even better.
Oh yeah, we definitely will.
And I know they went to sleep wishing or hoping that you're going to call them back, because they sent you to the store.
Yeah. Nelson learned about us from Pierogi. That's pretty awesome.
What's that?
Nelson learned about us from Pierogi.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
I mean, I just saw Nelson showing us some love in the chat, and I was like, oh wow, cool, somebody else that doesn't hate us. And Pierogi's kind of a big deal, so thank you for watching him and then coming to us.
Which I got called Pierogi yesterday by the scammer.
Yeah, I was there for that. It was hard for me to listen to the whole thing because one of my phones, I need all four of my phones if I'm going to mess with these guys. So you're on, and one of them's on Twitch, obviously. The phone's hooked up to Twitch, so I'm watching you, but then you're texting me the number, and I know you're messing with them, but then I call them like 55 times while you're doing your long bait so we can get them extra triggered. And then, I couldn't hear the whole thing. I had to keep putting the volume up and down because I don't want to be on the phone with the call center and then them hear your voice on my speakers,
Yeah.
So I don't want to ruin your bait.
Which I've ruined your bait before in that exact same way. Like you had me on your Bluetooth and then you called a scammer and then I was like laughing and the scammer heard me, so
Oh, well, it happens. But I mean, yours are more serious than mine. So, I don't take offense to you ruining mine, but I don't want to ruin yours. What up, Kat? But yeah, that's what I mean. I kind of caught the tail end of it where you were talking about them calling you Pierogi.
Yeah, they kept calling it. They said it several times. I guess that's the new person they used to test out. But I just don't understand the logic. Like, let's say I am Pierogi. How is asking me if I'm Pierogi, how does that really prove anything? Like, is Pierogi really going to be like, oh, yes, that's me? Like, it's not like he's under some legal obligation to agree that it's him. So what's the point of even asking? That's what I want to know.
I mean, there's a couple things about that statement. One, it's good that at least Pierogi's made it. Normally they always say, "Are you Kit?" or one of the other big names, but now Pierogi, they're starting to call other scambaiters Pierogi, so that's a testament to him. He's just destroying call centers left and right. And then, nobody gets called that. That at our level anyway. So you're growing. So congratulations.
No, I just think he was like, because like after that they kind of continued the bait, but then they eventually just stopped talking to me. So they were suspicious about me the whole time. So actually, it's not a testimony to me because I wasn't convincing enough. I was suspicious the whole time to them. So
yeah, that might have been one of the parts where they were. I heard where it was hard. They kept like you're waiting to give them the money, and they kept hanging up on you or something and blocking you.
Yeah.
It was just they were being really difficult, which is great, but I don't know if they were extra suspicious or not. That's just one of the parts I remember that I heard. They kept blocking you, and it was at the part where you were trying to call them back, and they wouldn't take your call.
Yeah.
The lazy scammers.
I also had fun with your friend Ricardo yesterday. I had never called them before.
Oh, that Synergy fuckhead. Oh, sorry, Mom. That guy, that Synergy, was that like a 917 number?
No, I called the main line, but then they emailed me that 917, remember? I sent you the email.
They're constantly on the 917 number. It changes by like one digit every single day. And it doesn't get shut down for the whole day. It's so annoying. And I call like 1,000 times if there's no other numbers, but it's not a good number to get content or for someone like me to even waste their time. I can do very little. They hang up as soon as they hear me breathe. Like they're just don't like me.
Sorry I fooled you, Asha. I know I've been pretending to be pierogi.
Well, you both have blue hair, right?
Yeah.
And then one of those, I got a nasty text. I think I sent you a screenshot.
Yeah, what was up with that?
That was one of those guys that you were from one of those Amazon scam centers where, I don't know, I called so many different callback numbers yesterday and so many numbers. And then I looked up one of my phones and it had a text message that says, "I'm going to F your mom so hard." And, I don't really get a lot of text. So I'm like, I text with CJ, but CJ wouldn't say that to me. And it was from a Text Now number, so it was definitely a scammer. So I called back, and then he started flipping out at me. But then he forgot that we talked, and I got a scam text about eBay from his number.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He's an idiot.
Very professional. That's how you know you're talking to a legitimate company, right?
Oh my God.
That's why I put that call in when you called about the runts, because it just shows the difference. Like, that runt guy never once told you to go F your mom.
Oh yeah, the guy at Wonkaland.
Yeah. Like, you can tell the difference between a real call center and them. So.
No, we got to play the one day we got to play the pet store call.
Oh yeah, we do need to play that one.
I mean, it's not the funniest call I've ever done, but it proves your point. You're calling a legit company. It's a large retail chain of pet stores, and there's only a few, but I won't say which store it was. But I'm asking them, because I got my power shut off, if I can get a free bath. Because they scrub dogs, why can't I come in there for a free bath? And then I call their they direct me to customer service. Yeah. And then I call customer service, and I'm telling the guy that I got a bath, but they made me stand in a little tube naked, and people are looking at me, and they're tugging at me. And he put right up with everything.
Yeah.
Didn't ever curse at me or anything.
Yeah, that actually is a super good example, because the Wonka call was kind of legitimate. Like, I guess you had a real complaint, but the pet one, whoops, the pet one was just straight nonsense. So you could see how they still reacted professionally, Right.
Well, I mean, you never know. You're dealing with the public. There are people out there that are crazy. I mean, maybe somebody would call them one day and say that, but you never know. Yeah. So, I mean, the guy didn't want to say, you're an idiot to me. I mean, and he would have been perfectly right to say that, but it's just one of those things where I was in retail a long time, and you deal with crazy people, and they say crazy things, and when they leave, you're like, what was that? Yeah. But you don't think they're pranking you. You think it's just they got a problem, a screw loose.
Which, by the way, a company that I am mad at that is not professional is American Airlines. Sorry if anyone works for American Airlines. Morning, Julie. But they basically screwed me over. They stole some money from me. And I do not like them. So if there's any representatives listening, please contact me. I tried to call. I was on the phone with them for 2 hours, and the girl was rude as hell. So it was just not a good experience. And I always fly American Airlines, so I'm pretty mad at them right now. So, just saying.
I mean, it was the legit American Airlines. It wasn't reservations, right?
Right, it was the real American Airlines, but she was super rude. So
Yeah, that's annoying.
it was just, yeah. And basically, they took money from me, and they didn't give me. Good morning, FA. They didn't give me what I paid for, so I'm mad at them. So if anyone knows anyone at American Airlines, have them contact me, or else I'm going to continue to say on the air that they suck.
All of our 38 people watching are not going to book a flight with American Airlines. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true though. I mean, you get a bad experience. You're always going to tell somebody, and then they're going to tell somebody, and then they're going to tell somebody, and you can really destroy a business. But people don't always realize that. I mean, if you had a great experience on American Airlines, maybe you'd be talking about it, maybe to somebody. But if you have a bad experience, you're going to rave to everybody. And that's why when I was in management, man, I was so furious if anybody that worked for me treated anybody under 100% respect. Like it was just, you better roll out the red carpet for your guests because there's plenty of competition.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. So
yeah.
I'm proving your point right now because I've had I've had other flights with American Airlines that was fine, and I'm not talking about those. So I'm exactly proving your point.
I mean, listen, when I was in the mattress world, I mean, it was like, people come in and they have issues, and 99% of the time they're being difficult. But the customer's not always right, but the customer's always a customer. And people need to realize that. I mean, the competition is everywhere. So give the person a deal and treat them with respect.
Exactly. Well, you should definitely teach that to the scammers, although we don't want them to treat people with respect because we want people to hang up on them. Which, by the way, I chatted about this yesterday, but I'll tell it again. Yesterday, I got my first tech support scam email to my email address. I've never gotten one. And the dummies did not blind copy the whole list of emails. There was 300 people on it, and I could see all of the email addresses. So I replied I did reply all to the whole list and told everybody that it was a scam.
Yeah, I saw you talking about that on your stream yesterday. That was epic. But at least you stopped all those people from calling.
Hopefully, I'm sure there was some that didn't listen to me, but hopefully at least a few listened to me and didn't call. But I couldn't believe how dumb they were that they had all the emails listed there. I really want to reach out to each email and tell them, your email's on a scam. I've thought about preparing an email and saying, your email has been compromised. Here's what scam emails look like. And sending it to all those same people, Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, Ozzy. Qantas never crash. But you know what? If I want to go to LA, I got to go to Melbourne, Australia to get there. If that's the only airline I'm going to take.
Oh, do they not fly within the U.S.?
I don't know, but you have to go to Melbourne, Australia. That's all I know. You got to stay Rain Man. They tell you everything you need to know about Qantas.
Morning, B. Great to see you today.
What up, B?
All right, well, let me, so today we have Joanne on, and her mother, I believe, was scammed. So she's going to share a little bit about that with us. We're going to chat, discuss some ways that we can protect our parents and loved ones from being scammed. So let me pull up. She's actually going to call in. Do you want to tell them about how we're going to try some call-ins? I don't know if we will today, but maybe today, tomorrow. Do you want to tell everyone about that? Your
I
vision?
don't. I don't understand it yet. I know it's dedication, though. I know you're dedicating something to this. People calling in, because I briefly glanced at your text. So it's dedication, right?
Yeah, like we'll have, if anyone wants to call in and chat with us, like on a radio show, we're gonna open up the lines and you can call in, right? Is that your vision, or what was your vision?
I mean, my vision is just to have the show where people can call in if they want, if there's a number, and then we don't know what we're getting. You know, obviously, I don't know how hard it is to mute them really quick. We don't want to talk about other scam baiters. We don't want to talk about racism. We don't want to talk about drama. But anything else is fair games. You want to call up and say, take effing hate you. Go after your mom. I'll be like, okay.
Well,
30 people yesterday told me that.
Yeah,
Get
you're
some new insults,
used
bro.
to that. Yeah, so we'll definitely open the line. Well, hey West, hey, I've been missing you. How have you been? Yeah, so we'll definitely have some time where people can call in if they'd like to.
Yeah, I would love that, and I don't know if our guest wants to help make some prank calls and rage at scammers, but I mean the guests are always welcome to do that.
Yeah. All right, so
because I'm in the mood to f up some scammers.
Well, I'm gonna I sent her the number, so we'll just wait for her to call. And again, her name is Joanne, and she's a victim. So we're going to hear her story as soon as she's able to call in. But it's super great to see you, West. How have you been? Y'all make sure you check out West Haven. She has a really cool channel, which I need to come by sometime and join you, West, sometime.
I always wake up and I get invites. I feel really bad that I can't ever see her streaming, but there's a few times I've been driving and I've listened to it. You have to go check out West Haven, and she's such a nice person and a great supporter of everyone.
Yeah. Morning, JC. I believe this is her.
Unless it's Peter. I mean, scammer Peter, not good Peter.
Hello, this is CJ Scams. Is this Joanne?
Good morning. It is. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm CJ, and then I also have my our co-host with Take a Glass of Water. He's also on the line too.
Hey,
Cool.
how are you?
Good.
Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Yeah, thanks
Is
so
it,
much for joining us.
Are you West Coast time or East Coast or in the middle?
I am East Coast. Central
Oh, okay.
New
So
York.
you're it's still early because you're near us.
It is. Yeah. Yes, it is. And it's a gloomy, cloudy Syracuse day.
Oh, I'm not too far from you. I'm not too far from you. I'm only like 2 hours towards New York City, and it's sunny as can be right here. So I guess you're pushing the clouds my way. You're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work in Syracuse on Erie Boulevard. I know Syracuse.
There you go. I'm just north.
Yep, I know Liverpool and Skinny Atlas and Armory Square. I love that area.
You know, all the important places.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys love football.
Very much so. Go at you.
Yep, you have that big silver dome, the Carrier Dome, I think it is, right?
Mm-hmm. They just rebuilt that recently, actually.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I can talk to you all day long about, Western New York, but we won't bore people. So, thank you so much for being here. I mean, it's not every day we get to talk with somebody who's going to share what you were going to share. And if at any time CJ is inappropriate, you just say stop. If we need safe words or whatever, I'm the one who keeps her in line, but she's known to just go off in tangents and F words and nonstop. So just let us know. We're all friends.
Boy. Oh boy, what did I get myself into here?
No. I found Joanne on Pierogi's. Pierogi has a Facebook page, and me and Joanne are both on there, and she was sharing that she had some experience with scams. So, yeah, Joanne, do you want to just tell us the story?
Sure, I will. Well, this is a couple of years ago, and if you can picture this, I'm just getting out of work, and I get a phone call from my mom, who at this time is in her late 80s, and she tells me I need to come over after work before I go home. So right away, what's wrong? She says, "Oh no, nothing's wrong. It's good news." I say, "Okay." So I'm driving there, and I'm thinking, I have a uncle that just dropped into town, or an old neighborhood friend, or something. I pull up. There's no car there. I walk in the house, and she is just beaming. She sits me down and tells me she just won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes, and her Mercedes is on the way. It's going to be there within the hour.
Oh, that makes me want to cry. Like, just hearing about her excitement.
My God, I just about died. And you know, the hardest part of this whole thing was the fact that my mom was just crushed that she was scammed, and she's getting older, and so she's starting to feel less competent and less able to do things for herself, and she just was just taken. These people. Well, anyway, so let me tell you how we dealt with it. I immediately say, "Mom, you didn't win, but let's figure this out." And I have to really convince her. She's more convinced that I am overreacting and being very pessimistic at this point. And she's going to show me when that personalized Mercedes shows up.
Oh, God.
So at this point, I have to like pull information from her. It's not forthcoming. And I have to ask questions sometimes 2 or 3 times. So it takes me a few minutes to figure out that, you know, that she had actually sent $8,000 to pay for the taxes for the winnings, and that the government lady was going to be delivering her car, and she had a code word. They called her, when I look back at her phone records, probably 2 or 3 times a day for about 7 or 8 days, convincing her not to tell her adult children. And they said, "Well, you know, your children are on social media, I'm sure, and then everyone will take advantage." And my mother looks at me and she says, "And I know you do that social media." So I said, "Oh, God, dear God." So I said, "Mom, I'm going to tell you what I told the kids when they were going off to kindergarten. Anytime anyone says to you, 'Don't tell anybody,' you come right home and tell me."
Right, exactly.
So, you know, and we've been pounding this into her, but she's from that generation. She's so kind. She's so sweet, loving, giving, caring. And she just can't believe that there are people out there that would just take advantage of someone like her when she's not done anything to anybody. And that's just, you know, truly what she believes. So anyways, I call the police and say I need to make a police report. Now at this point, it's shift change, and I know this because I used to be a police dispatcher at one point in my life. And but I want to get on the list for the call. I know it's a non-emergency and it's going to take me a while. So I make the call, and I luckily asked for the DR number for the call. And the DR number is anytime anybody calls in for a report or a call or anything, it's assigned a number, and that number then ultimately becomes a report number. So even though I hadn't met with the police officer yet, I knew that that number, once I called, was going to be the number. So I asked for it. They gave it to me. And, you know, I looked at my mom and then says, "We'll deal with this, Mom." I call the bank, and the bank says, we can't do anything for you over the phone like this. I'm like, put your shoes, Mama. We're going for a ride. So we haul off to the bank, and we get there maybe 25 minutes before closing. And what they had done was they had gotten my mother to pull out cash and get a bank check and mail it to a random woman who lived in Queens, New York, who was supposedly the secretary for the IRS. Okay. So
Yep.
we were initially told what everybody else is told at the bank. No, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. Your mother did this willingly, and I'm sorry that this happened. We'll put an alert on your account. Well, me being the kind of person that I am, and I'm told sometimes people think that I might be too pushy, I pushed. And I maybe even bullied. I don't know if I crossed the line or not, but I just didn't accept no for an answer. And she says, ma'am, there's a federal law that says we can't cancel a bank check unless it's lost or stolen. I said, well, this is stolen. And she says, well, it's not. And I said, it is. Unless this woman is the secretary for the IRS and that money is going into my mother's IRS account, it's stolen. And at this point, I'm getting a little loud, and I don't want to be loud because I know that's not going to help the situation. Now my mother's getting teary. It's 10 minutes before the bank closes, and my mother turns to me and says, well, you know, it's almost 4 o'clock, and the car's supposed to come at 4. And I look at the woman, and I said, do you see what I'm talking about? Her personalized Mercedes-Benz is going to be delivered by the government lady in 10 minutes. And she says, okay, I'll be right back. And she's the only bank manager there, and I think really she just wanted me to go away at that point. And she puts a stop payment on the check.
Oh, thank God.
Because at that point, yeah, she says, well, you have to have a police report. And I said, I have a DR number. So I didn't lie and say, I have the report. I said, I have the DR number. So she accepted that, did her thing, canceled the check, and said, I really can't guarantee anything because she had mailed the check 2 days earlier, which means based on how our mail works, it was going to arrive right about then, that day, the next day. And she says, I can't guarantee anything. Our bank fraud security people will call you tomorrow. I said, okay. So we did get a call. Now, what had happened was this woman, according now the information that I'm getting from the bank security, who tells me the woman who received the check is a woman that's approximately my mother's age.
Oh, God.
And clearly part of the whole problem, a victim in the whole thing. So what she had done was she had deposited or cashed, I guess, the bank check, deposited it, and then pulled out cash and mailed cash to another address. Well, because of the timing of the system, my mom's bank then went in and pulled out $8,000. And I don't know if that left her in the hole or if she had enough money in her account to cover it anyways. But my mom's bank pulled the money back. So now this other woman's out $8,000.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh, how horrible.
Well, I know. Well, the plot thickens because just as this is happening, her family is now realizing that she's been scammed. And she calls her
that's
son.
how it works. That's common.
Terrible. She calls her son. Now, she lives in Queens, New York. And she calls her son, who lives in Ossining, New York. And coincidentally, that's where the money was, where the cash that she sent was going to auctioning. So he jumps right on it, and apparently, I don't know if he knew somebody or he knew somebody who knew somebody, but he was able to get a police officer to stake out the address with him for this cash delivery that was coming to yet somebody else. And
That's
they caught
awesome.
the guy.
That's very rare that we
They
can get that.
caught the
You know,
guy.
that's awesome.
Yes, it's because we all moved fast, and the guy that they caught, the mule, he was described to me as disadvantaged from New York City. So I'm assuming that means he's a homeless person or an illegal immigrant, one of the two.
Right.
Because Ossining is a town. It's only 20, 25 minutes north of New York City. It's got a train station, and the address was like a block and a half from the train station. So this person in New York City was given a ticket on the train, directions, an address, go sit and wait for this UPS delivery, and then bring it back. And they got caught in the middle of all that. So we didn't catch the actual scammer. We caught the mule. But they got their money back, and my mom had to, well, they kept the $8,000 in an escrow account for, I think, 90 days or something, allowing the other bank the opportunity to dispute the withdrawal. And they said, if it gets disputed, you will lose because it's against the federal law that was canceled. The bank, here's the whole thing. The woman that I dealt with at the bank should not have canceled the check. She broke the law when she did that.
Oh, wow.
But, so that's what really needs to change is the law that prevents the bank from being able to stop a check because of a fraud or scam, in my opinion. So they, and they're not going to dispute it because they got their money back, and my mom got the money back. But she lost so much more. She lost her self-confidence and her ability. You know, she's still, now she's 90, and she's very proud and very independent, and she wants to do things for herself. And we try to give her that as much freedom as we can to do that, and we talk to her all the time. But it still is a worry for us. And I have a whole other story. We have an Amazon story that follows this. Excuse me. But the thing is, when I was dealing with my mother and talking to her, it was really hard to pull the information out of her because she has the memory problems, for one thing, because she's elderly, but also because she's aware that she made a mistake, and it was a big one.
Right.
And at that point, I started getting into this a little bit more and learning a little bit more, and I think we are like the luckiest people in the world. And the bank manager said this is the very first time anyone that he has dealt with has ever gotten their money back.
Oh my God.
So we feel very blessed.
Yeah, basically to do that, you had to get the bank, though, to break the law? Is that what you're saying?
Apparently there's a federal law, and I should take the time to research it and figure out exactly what law it is.
Right.
But I guess it's whatever law that protects the fact that a bank check is so secure is because it can't be canceled, and it's backed by cash.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, if you own a check and you lose it and you never sent it to wherever it was supposed to go, you can cancel that check, or if it gets stolen. But if you write a check to a scammer and you shouldn't have, that's on you, your problem.
Oh gosh.
As the law stands right now, and that's just horrible. The law hasn't caught up to the problems that we're facing.
Right. Totally agree.
You know,
So
and I should have,
very
or anyone
rarely
should
do
be
people get their money back, though. So what CJ was saying is, I mean, you guys are it's so rare. I mean, you have that to be thankful for, at least.
very much so, very much. And
But
we've been extra careful with mom since, and we've since learned that you can't just say, how's everything, how's your day today, how's it going. You have to actually ask the questions like, did anybody call, did you talk to anyone today, how are your credit cards, mom, is all right, your bills going okay. And then she'll answer, because she got, we're not quite sure, this is yesterday, we're still in the middle of all of this, but we're not sure if she's been a victim of the Amazon scam quite yet. And it started with just a comment of her saying to my brother, I'm not so sure I'm going to get my coffee this month. And my brother says, that's okay, Mom. They share a coffee subscription on Amazon. So that's okay. And so we were talking about my mother, and somehow coffee came up. She's a coffee lover. And my brother says, yeah, she's all worried she's not going to get her coffee. And she has so much more. She gives it to me. And I'm like, whoa, what do you mean coffee? She goes, there's something wrong with her coffee order. Okay. So then because I'm all hyper aware of all this, start digging and find out that she was a victim of the Amazon scam. There's a problem with your order. Call this number. She calls the number. They give her the code. I don't think they were successful, because it took my mother more than 5 minutes to get the code, to get the computer on and enter her email, and then open the email and then get the code. And then by the time she got the code, the woman was very frustrated with her and said, now we have to do this again because we ran out of time. And then my mother said, well, just thank you for telling me there's a problem. I'm going to have my daughter deal with this. And she hung up on them. But in the meantime, she's trying to get into her Amazon account and can't, because her password's not working. So.
Oh gosh, you definitely need to check though and make sure that they didn't purchase, because they've gone into my fake Amazon before and purchased gift cards, if her credit card's on file.
Oh, geez, Louise.
So that's what you definitely need to make sure, that they're not in there purchasing gift cards with her credit card or whatever she has on file.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, she did call her credit card people, and there haven't been any charges.
Okay, that's good.
That's what she's telling me. I'm not so sure that there haven't been, and she doesn't want to tell me because she knows I'm going to get upset and take away her credit cards and Amazon.
Yes, exactly.
Do you see?
And
you see
before
what I'm
I forget, I just want to rewind to the PCH before we move on, because I'm all over the place sometimes and I forget. And this is so important, because I have somebody very close to me who's has these. She's 91 years old, and she has these PCH idiots they're in her life. And she's not been scammed, but it's the same thing. She's very trusting. She thinks she won the lottery. She's yelling at her daughter that her daughter doesn't know anything, that she really won, and they're going to bring her a new car, and she's won $25 million. So we finally convinced her, because she knows what I do, and I played everybody's scam baiting video on YouTube, and she says, oh, that's the guy. And I'm like, you see? He's a scammer. He's from Jamaica. So the big thing, though, that we have to keep letting her know, once you get rid of them, they'll come back. Because if she's got the same phone number, they'll sell her number to other people, and she's in their system now. So the problem I'm having with this 91-year-old woman who's very close to me is, Well, this one's legit because she's like your mom. She still has her wits about her, and we can have a conversation.
This was
but
Amazon, and she said,
Well, that's
"I'm
the
sending you
Amazon one. I
code."
know, but I'm just saying the
Yeah,
PCH
it's
people
the
may
same
come
thing.
back.
Yep.
So just please keep a very close eye. I mean, and sometimes you have to be firm, and you don't want to insult anyone, obviously, because there is a lot of shame and embarrassment, and it's a sickening thing what these people do. But at the same time, we don't want. Next time, we may not be so lucky in this case. She might think the next one, well, these are legit, because they'll start telling her the other one was a scam, and then there's the whole nother scam where they have a fraud department, and they'll call her and say, did anyone who is acting like a PCH person contact you and make you take out money? Okay, well, they want to protect her, and they're going to have her take out money now for them. So I'm just saying, please just keep a close eye on her. And I'm sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to make sure I don't forget that because it's so important.
No, we're on it. We're actually having a family meeting today, and I think we've all just decided that there really isn't any reason for her to have a computer or email or credit card for that matter.
Right.
And you see, the thing of it is, it's not like she's home alone every day. She is with us. There is somebody with her. I had seen her, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 times that whole week that she was dealing with this guy calling her. And but she was told to keep it a secret, so she did. She does what she's told.
Yeah.
She wants to do the right thing, you know? So it's just so hard. And once it happens, it puts you on hyper alert, but they are so good at what they do that when we ultimately did have the police over and they were taking the report, I think the guy called twice while we were there. And it's so, we're tempted to change her phone number, which she has had since 1959.
Wow.
It was Howard 9 is how the number starts. With a first name. Remember those days?
I don't remember, but it sounds cool.
Well, when I was a kid, we used the letters, so it was just HO9. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to take away, this is her life, and she does. My brother has it hooked up now through cable so that every phone call will screen across the top of her TV. So now she has the TV on all day and all night. So if anyone calls, and she's so proud of herself when she doesn't answer phone calls. So we encourage that.
Yeah.
But it's just so hard because this population is that they're getting a hold of are still doing emails. Some of them, they're still shopping online. They're out there, and they find it hard to believe. They don't really realize just how hard it is to stay away from these scammers once you're on that list.
Right.
She's on the list.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the point I was trying to make. Once you're, the whole reason I got into this whole thing about a year ago was because of the PCH, because I had a new phone number, and they kept calling this guy who used to have this phone number. And I was like, I think CJ, myself, you would know that, they don't sound legit. But my 91-year-old step-grandma, it's scary. And they really, these people, they get their mitts into these people's lives, and then the next thing you know, they're making a victim become a mule that doesn't even know that they've been scammed, or sometimes they do, but a lot of times they don't even know that they're breaking the law. And I think in your case, there was a happy ending at least because 2 people got their money back. And we're not usually that lucky where we can get a police officer to stake out the house. And a lot of times they don't do anything because
how
there's no
odd
victims, there's no money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how odd. It was just the coincidence. Her son lived in that town. He acted just as
Right.
fast as I did. We had the bank person who made the mistake. None of that would have happened without the human error and fast action. But let me ask you this. What would your opinion be about changing the phone number? Or if we get a new number for her, does that just mean, 6 months later, she's getting more phone calls and now we're dealing with the same thing with a brand new phone number? That's what
I mean,
we're afraid
I think my opinion would be it's a very strong Band-Aid, but like you said, it's going to buy you some time. But I mean, I just got a new phone the other day, and 2 days later, I'm getting Amazon scammers calling it. And if I'm 91 years old and I've lived in a different era where I'm more trusting, I'm going to believe somebody if they tell me somebody using my identity or charging up things to my credit card. So I would say you can do that, would be my opinion. But I would still think you need to be very careful and ask specific questions it sounds like you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're getting better
That'd
at
be
it,
my opinion.
unfortunately.
Yep. And now,
Unfortunately. So if anyone
do you
can
share any
learn from
videos
this,
with her? Or you're not there yet
You know,
because she's still kind of
I'm not
getting
there-
some
I'm not there
esteem
yet.
back.
We're,
Yep.
Yeah, that's part. I'm going to talk to her about it today and explain to her and have her over because we can't stream YouTube at her home and all that. So I'm
Yep.
going to bring her out to me and we'll get her. I'll sit her down and say, look, and I'm going to find. I did see one on Publishers Clearinghouse. It was the exact same thing with the Mercedes, all that. I'm going to find that
Oh, yeah.
video. And
Yep,
show
and
it-
there's a
and
ton
show
of
it
good
to her.
there's a ton of good videos on YouTube. If you just type in PCH scammer, you'll hear the people. So I mean, I sent them to my stepmom who would play them for my grandma, and at least, I mean, she was at the point. My stepmom was more, I think. She was at the point where she didn't care. She tried the soft approach, but then finally it was like, I need to be like tough love. I mean, these people are scammers, Mom. You did not win the lottery. I'm sorry. Listen to it. It's the same exact guy. And then she called me and she said, thank you so much for sharing that. But then a week later, it was like, well, these people called me now and they're really legit. And then we start over again. So that's just been my experience, but I mean, we have to be extra careful because these PCH people have no conscience, and they get their hands into people's lives, and it's sickening. And they sell the older people on the dream that they can leave all this money to their family and in the car. I mean, I'm just so
and
happy
that's
that
what
you
they
actually
say.
beat them.
Oh, just picture it. Just picture how happy they
Yes,
will be.
exactly, exactly. Yep. And it's almost like I don't know, like the Amway people used to always come into where I worked and would try to sell me on why I should sell Amway, and it was very similar to that. What would you do if you had more time and more money and you could leave your loved ones a greater inheritance? And of course I'm not trashing that because I know people do make money doing that, but for me it didn't work. And when I heard the PCH scammer saying stuff like that, it reminded me of all the people that tried to recruit me for a false job. So I think it's you're on the right you're doing more than most, I think. I mean, she's very lucky to have you, it sounds like to me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're super glad that you were there for her, that you took immediate action, and
and
because
that's
you definitely saved
that's
her.
what it is. If anyone else finds themselves in that position, you've just really got to move on it. And the whole bank situation's tough because there's a law, and I think maybe in my just newfound retirement time, maybe I'll take that on, do a little research and find out how we can get that law changed.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. I mean,
Or
it's you turn a
I can't
tragedy
be the
into
yeah.
something positive, and that's your new calling. Get that rule changed.
My new my new mission. I'm sure I can't be the first person to have thought of this, so perhaps I will jump on somebody else's bandwagon. But there's got to be some action taken to
I mean,
to protect.
it's you deserve all the credit of the world for coming on our little show, and who knows how many people are listening, and we can share this experience. But I mean, a lot of people get scammed, and they don't have loved ones that would come forward at least, and it's hard to get victims that are in their 80s or 90s to talk about this because there is a lot of shame, there is a lot of embarrassment. It's tough, so that's why it's like gold having you on with us. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, that's why they call them con men, because they're so good at building the confidence. It's a confidence trade, So, oh boy, it's a sad thing that it's happening, and that's small potatoes compared to what's happening in the world in the big picture. And that is a story for another day.
So,
yeah.
Did your mother say, like, why 8,000? Like, did they know how much money she had and they picked that amount, or what? Did they already have that amount in their minds before they called her?
Well, you know what? That's a really good question. I'm going to maybe ask her that. She just told me that's how much it was close to the taxes, so they rounded it to 8,000. But now that you mention that is the amount of money that she keeps in one of her accounts.
Oh, so I wonder if she either told them or let them connect to her device.
I'll bet you she did. They probably asked for more, and she probably said, well, I only have 8,000 in that account.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
It has to be. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, because a lot of the times when I talk with them, it's a $500 gift card to pay the taxes. And then we're coming tomorrow with the Mercedes and the check, but we need you to give me the numbers to a $500 vanilla card or Google Play card. So it is rare and random, but maybe it's different for each victim, because the more they talk and the more victims reveal, like you said, con men, they got their hands right in exactly the amount that she has.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I would think that's excellent point.
Yeah.
Yeah. They gave her a code word. Her code name was 4 Roses. And then as I was telling this to the police, I said 3 roses. And she turns around and goes, no, it's not 3 roses, it's 4 roses. See, I don't forget everything. So she was so she's afraid now to I think be too open with me in particular.
Right.
So that's part of our deal now. Is my brother is softer with her than I am. I kind of go like, oh no, and that's something I have to work on, is being more soft and gentle in my approach to that kind of stuff, because it makes her nervous when I ask her questions, and then she sometimes loses her words, and I have to stop. So fine line I walk.
Yeah, and did you double check and make sure, like, her cell phone and her computer didn't have any remote software downloaded on it?
That's where I'm going as soon as I hang up from you, actually. I have a date with Mom, and I'm going to go through her stuff and take her out to lunch. So,
yeah, that's great.
CJ, can you explain to her, like, what to look for? Because she did say that the Amazon scammers had called. I would get nervous if she has one of those programs on her computer.
Okay.
Yeah, like, you watch Pierogi, right? You see a lot of the main ones, like, AnyDesk, TeamViewer, UltraViewer.
Okay.
Those are the main ones they usually download. on the computer. You can always go to Best Buy too and have them check it. I don't know how much that costs or anything, but you know, they'll know how to check probably for all of them, just in case they use some random.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if I don't know what the name of any program is or if I can't figure it out, I'm going to message you and ask you.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely ask me. And yeah, but I wouldn't like delete or stop anything till you know what it is, because Windows has a lot of stuff that runs on those computers that I have to look up and see. Good morning, Betty. And even see like, what's this? Is this for Windows or something else? So don't stop anything till we know what it is or delete anything. But definitely the main ones. If you see AnyDesk or TeamViewer, those are the main ones for sure. And then on her phone too, that should be easy because you can look on her phone, see what apps are there. You know.
Right.
You know.
Oh boy, I got my work cut out for me, but I'm up for it.
Yes, you can do it. It's just, it really breaks my heart though, that she was so excited, and that, you know, it's just so sad. It really, really makes me hurt for her that she was just so excited and happy, and then she had to face reality that it was just a lie, you know?
Yeah.
It makes me feel so bad.
She would say, I just feel so stupid. And so I think it's important for our elderly to know that they're not alone, and they made a very common mistake, and they were victims.
Yeah.
And you know, they'll be stronger for it for now having the knowledge. But
also, there's a happier ending here. I mean, it's definitely you know, it's very sad and heartbreaking that she was lied to and she's got to, you know, deal with that. But there's a lot of people that have to deal with that, plus being out $8,000, sometimes 60 grand even. I've heard 100,000. So, I mean, there is a happy ending here. It's just hard to see right now because you have to deal with the, you know, feeling like you were lied to and the trust. I mean, it's very tough. I mean, betrayal can be a serious thing to have to deal with. But she did get her money back. You did save another victim, it sounds like. And now you have to deal with the other part of it, where other people have to deal with both. So hopefully she can understand that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing a lot better than most.
We're very lucky.
And she's got you.
Yeah, that's the most important part. But I think you made an awesome point that I never thought about, but it's so true, and we should definitely, you know, send this message forward. That when you have people in your family, and don't always look at the older people, because the younger people, there are younger people getting scammed too. You know, although the elderly ones do seem more vulnerable, but we should be asking people, you know, especially if we think that they're vulnerable, what kind of phone calls are you getting? What kind of emails are you getting? Have you gotten any weird emails lately? You know, that's really a good point to be asking them that, because,
you know, just open it up, because they might not even be aware. They're not going to say, hey, guess what? I'm getting scammed. Until it's too late.
Right, exactly. So what other...
and it almost has nothing to do with, I mean, the majority of the people that we hear, and they like to prey on the elderly, but they'll still scam somebody in their 20s, 30s, 40s. I mean, it doesn't discriminate. So she doesn't have anything to look at like, oh, it's because I'm my age. I mean, it happens to everybody.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now that you know she is vulnerable to that, you can, like you were saying, keep asking her those questions, because even my dad recently, like a few months ago now, I guess it's been, who's a lot younger than your mother, and you know, just a lot younger. almost fell for one of those emails, because even now those emails like PayPal and Amazon, they're putting your name on the emails, which we used to tell people if they put your name on it, that's how you can trust it, but that's definitely not true anymore. So it can really happen to anybody, and it's just good that since we know about scams, we help each other, help out our family with that.
We've got to keep sharing to our stories, because the more knowledge you have, the better off you are.
Yeah.
Because the scams are going to change. They're going to keep changing.
Exactly.
They're going to get better at it. So we've got to get better at discovering them. So.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you coming on. Do you have any other advice, like, for us that help victims? We have a victim that did send money. Do you have any other advice for us on how we can help them recoup some of their money?
I wish I did. I would say always report it to the police, even though you're not going to get it back, even though it may just be a paper report that they send you in the mail and you fill it out and mail it back. It will get sent to a fraud department. They do have a fraud department, and we need to just keep documenting and let the people who are hired to deal with this do their job, give them more information as much as you can. But unfortunately, I wish I did. No, I don't have any kind of...
I'd be curious to know if there was a way to get exact figures from a police department of how many cases there are with PCH fraudsters. I know they're not going to give you specifics, but I wonder if we made a phone call, if they would tell us how many people filed reports. And my guess is not many.
Right.
But
Probably
I
not.
still would like to know, and I would like to tell people to do what you're saying, if that's definitely at least a step.
Right.
I mean, somebody needs to do something about these guys. More awareness of these people, and there needs to be like a tougher law enforcement against them. I always feel like. I mean, they've been doing this forever. I get 100 calls a day still. It's sickening.
If people aren't reporting it, then they're not responding to that. And I know they've got a lot to deal with, and high crime and violence and all of that. But if they're getting bombarded with police reports for fraud, then they're going to assign another unit, another person. They're going to do something about it. They don't just pile up. I will add to that, however, I did not receive any follow-up whatsoever from the police department after I filed the report. I just reported it.
I'm not surprised, unfortunately. And it's not that they don't care. It's just that it's just the way the laws are, and they have other crimes, like violent crimes they're investigating and all kinds of stuff. I mean, I get frustrated before when I've called the police and it seems like they don't care, but I don't think that's true. I think that they care, but they're just like us. They, like me and Take, they have limited resources and they have to work within the law as it is.
And they're doing what they can.
You need a victim, is my understanding.
The bank security.
Yeah, they don't.
Right.
They don't act without a victim, is my understanding, and it's like, I mean, so they can sit there and call and say they're from the lottery and try to scam people, which in my book is breaking the law. But they're not doing anything wrong, I guess, in the law until they get money, and that's why they don't act, is my understanding anyway. It's sickening, and the only thing that we can do is put out awareness, and there needs to be a ton more awareness. I'm talking commercials and print, everything we can do. Because it's a tough thing. People have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in one time to these idiots.
Well, you know what they have figured out in the Syracuse area, anyways, is that if you go up to somebody and say, "Can I have your wallet?" and you say, "Okay," and give it to them, that's not a robbery. Someone asked you for your wallet and you said yes. Well, of course you're scared. You're getting robbed. You know you're getting robbed. But
Right.
Nobody's
Semantics.
holding a gun to your face. Nobody said, "Give me your money." They said, "May I have it?"
Right.
Really?
I'm gonna
That's
try
not
that
a
today.
crime.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
terrible.
it's really yeah, the laws definitely have way too much wiggle room, if you want to call it that, in it, and we definitely need to work on it, especially for people over a certain age, because it's just common knowledge that as we age, we lose our ability to ration as much, to make rational decisions and understand the
Oh,
consequences of our actions and all that. So,
is that my
Or
problem?
or being
yeah,
physically strong enough to deal with it.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
who's going to turn and run? Not the 85-year-old
Yep.
grandma.
Right.
No, and it's a generational thing too. Obviously, I mean, somebody calls me and they don't sound legit, and I know that there's scammers out there. Whether it's Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, but somebody who's 85, 90 years old, they come from a different time where there was more. I guess I don't want to say better people in the world, but I think they're more trusting from that era. So they would never, I think that somebody would pretend to work for Amazon or the Social Security Department. It's like they're calling me. They got to be legit, because who's going to make up a story that they work for the government, or like why would somebody be that cruel? But reality is the world's an evil place, unfortunately, and bad things happen to good people all the time.
But it is a law, though, like, I mean, I know that there are laws to protect the elderly, like elderly abuse and stuff. I wonder, I need to look up exactly what that entails. Like, can lying to them to take their money, is that considered abuse by the law? It seems like it would be,
Yeah, no. I think that would fall under the larceny. Larceny by fraud or something like that. There's definitely laws against it, against conning somebody, I would think.
Right.
But being able to prove that, when in the meantime our court system is dealing with, the 12-year-old who held up the shopper at the mall with a gun.
Right.
It's just we're overwhelmed with the crime. And now the burglars don't even have to leave their home.
Yeah.
They sit right in their living room and steal from you.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's so sad.
And it's very similar to what you were saying about going up to somebody and saying, "Can I have your wallet?" You're asking them.
Yeah.
And it's almost just like when I call the scammers, they're like, "I'm not scamming you. You called me." But it's just reminding me of that. It's just an interesting play on morals. It's still terrible, and they're idiots, obviously, and the result is the same. But they're doing it in such a way where they can get away with it, and especially if you have a good lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I learned a lot from talking with you today. Thank you so much for joining us. Like, I made so many notes about things I need to learn about. And then, like I said, I never thought about it before, but I love how you said about asking specific questions. So that's definitely something I'm going to be recommending to people to do. And I'm going to be doing more and more with my parents as they get older.
Yeah, that's like a huge takeaway. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, good. I'm glad I spent the time. It's been worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Pierogi's been here listening, so he's been commenting, so you got to share your story with him, so that's awesome.
Oh, I feel honored. Very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we all do when Pierogi's in the house. So, but I mean,
I feel like I know him. I just discovered him very recently, and I'm home binge watching Pierogi. So
that's great.
I am honored.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah. And again, it's for somebody who's dedicating their life to stopping people from hurting others is great. So, I mean, I would continue to binge watch that, please. I've been a fan of his for a long time.
Yeah.
I know CJ's got some great content, and there's a lot of other baiters that I think they'll start getting recommended on your feed there on YouTube. Some might be for you, some may not be for you, but it's the main thing is it's entertainment in a lot of ways, but it's also people that are there that have really good hearts that want to stop people from hurting our grandparents and our moms and our dads. So it's just a great community. So I mean, I think unfortunate circumstances brought you here, but I think going forward everything's going to be amazing now. I think
so.
Yeah. So welcome. And
Yeah.
as morbid as that sounds,
Yeah.
welcome to our community.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
please
The
let me know
the
if.
silver lining in the cloud.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And again, I hate that this happened to her. I'm sure it was very hard for her. And like you said, it definitely hurt her in a lot of other ways. But we are glad that she got her money back. So I'm very thankful to the good Lord for that.
Thank you. Well, she's climbing that stairway to heaven and goes to church a couple times a week. So she put the good word in with the Lord, and she's going to give God credit. But yep, we're grateful, and we know we're very lucky.
Yeah, but please reach out to me if I can help. I'm not any expert, but I know more people now from just doing this. So if I don't know something, I'll definitely ask. Someone in the chat said too, and I thought it was a good point. I think KC said the other thing you can just do with her computer that would be helpful is just go to Best Buy and have it reset. She'll lose some of her stuff in there, but they'll help her, maybe save some of, if she has pictures or something, save that somewhere before they do it. And then that way you'll have complete peace of mind that that they're not monitoring that computer at all,
And she'll start over from scratch. Good idea.
Yeah.
If we even let her have the computer. I'm not
Right.
so sure that the computer is a necessary item that's giving her joy anymore. So.
Right, and even if somebody else uses it, if they used the wrong kind of software and you you take it to your house, they might still could be lurking. So we just want to make sure,
I see.
yeah, we
Okay.
just want to
Yep,
make
yep.
sure there's nothing there that somebody could steal anyone's information from.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
And the same with her
All right, thank
phone.
you.
The same with her phone. Like the phone's easier. You can look through her apps, see if there's the main ones for the phone will be AnyDesk or Quick Support. See if you see anything like that, or just any apps you don't recognize. See what they're.
She's actually got a landline. She's using her landline.
Oh, okay, good. That's good in
So,
this case.
yeah.
That.
Yeah.
So then
yeah.
you just need to make sure that computer is safe to use for anybody who might use it. And I personally, this is just my opinion. I could be wrong, but my personal opinion is I think changing her number would be good, the best scenario. Because, yeah, they'll still find her, but it'll, right now it's out there. She's been flagged as someone people can take advantage of, and she's going to get a lot more calls,
Yeah, her phone rings constantly.
Yeah.
Constant.
I mean, I know it's sad because she's had that number for so long, but you never know what someone's going to call with. They could call with anything. There's all kinds of Medicare scams. There's people that call and say, like, your daughter's been hurt. Send us some money. We need to help her. All kinds of stuff like that. And you just never know. Like, it's hard to prepare people for anything that could happen. You know? So.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's something we've got to think hard on.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We've
got her trained pretty good to watch the TV at this point.
That's good.
I'm trying to get her to move in with me. So that's why, and she doesn't want to. And this is why she's not being really forthcoming with me, and I've got to pull my brother into this. There's a whole master plan here, but we've got it. We're on it.
Yeah, well, that's great. I'm so glad she has a good support system. I hate to think of people that don't. It's just, I don't even want to think about it because it's just so sad. Because there are people out there that don't have this kind of support like you guys are giving her. So I'm really grateful that she has y'all. And definitely keep doing what you're doing. And I've learned so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming on and sharing. It's definitely, you definitely helped a lot of people by sharing your story today.
Well, thank you. You're very welcome. It's been nice.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. And if I can't answer them, I'm sure I can ask somebody that will be able to.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I thank you so much. You've been helpful for me as well. And good luck to everybody out there. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
11 a.m. Scammer Takeout has a premiere. We'll see you there. No, just kidding.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Joanne.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
I'm really glad we reached out to her. That was
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was nice. And like I said, I really did learn a lot. There's a lot about the law I really need to understand, just so I can help victims more, you know? So.
I mean, it's one thing. I mean, we always talk money and finances are everything. And obviously we live in a world where we all want money and we need a lot of money and we're always afraid we're not going to have enough money. So when someone gets scammed, the first thing, we get upset. Like, Mom, how could you lose $10,000 to these idiots? But I think one of the other main takeaways from talking with her is, it doesn't get discussed enough, is the feelings that people have about themselves when they're scammed, and the feelings of betrayal and mistrust and everything that goes along with being scammed. And also your hopes were just shot down. You really thought you were going to win $25 million. So, I mean, I thought it was great to have her on to shed that part of the, what it's like to be scammed. A lot of people won't talk about that. I mean, there's feelings of shame and humiliation there.
Yeah, and like she said, it kind of not hurt her relationship with her, but now the mother might potentially hide stuff from the daughter because she doesn't want the daughter to run to the police and freak out and stuff. You know what I mean? So she might hide stuff there. So it's also created that issue. So it's just, yeah, it's really like we need to remember that this really is not just about money. Like, this really hurts people in a lot of ways that goes even beyond money. So that's another reason why we need to take out these assholes, and we need to be telling. I mean, I understand that a lot of these scammers, the majority of scammers are bad and they don't care, but there's a small population that just don't understand the consequences of what they're doing. You know what I mean? There really is, and we need to be teaching them. Go ahead. What were you saying? Sorry.
No, you said the word asshole. I was just telling you to keep it clean.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I'll go back out later and bleep it.
That's right. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm a bad influence.
Yeah. It's just hard to think of a better word to describe them.
The word asshole.
Yeah. But it's hard to think of a better way to describe those people, right?
I mean, I would call him a lot worse, but you stick with that. I mean, I'm proud of you. You could have said dodo brains.
That's true. I've said that before.
When you get mad. That's what you say when you get mad, dodo brain.
Yeah, or I just say they're real jerks.
It's like that. It just reminded me of that one time I was talking to the scammer, and I'm like, "You're live on the radio. Tell the world anything you want. F your mother." That's what you say. You can say anything you want to say when it goes back to F my mom.
Yeah.
Very popular lady over there.
Exactly. Yep. All right. Well, should we try to see if I can get my guy on from yesterday?
Yeah, thanks, DJ, for all you're doing. Yeah, call that guy.
Oh, well, I'm not doing nothing.
I don't know.
But thanks, Betty. And thank you, Take, for all you do. And especially in my absence, Take held down the fort. And so we still have an audience today because of you, Take. So thank you. All right. Let's see if we can get
Right.
let's see if we can get my guy on from yesterday. And yeah, so yeah, if anybody wants to call in, let us know. We'll put the phone number in. You can call in and chat with us, right?
Yeah, and I'll be downstairs for the next 5 minutes. So if you get your scammer on the line, then start talking to him, and at least wait about 5 to 10 minutes before you say go ahead, please.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, okay. Let me try him first and see if he is even answering yet. Whoa, that's loud.
The TextNow subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, Mr. Stone. This is Madison. Sorry I didn't get a chance to call you back last night, but I got the cards to secure my account. So just give me a call back, please, so we can do the next step. Thank you. Well, hey, Thrill. Good to see you. How have you been?
Who's that?
Thrill Seeks.
Oh, what's up, Paul? No, Dave.
Dave.
Paul was Disney yesterday.
Yeah.
David, what's up, man?
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. We missed you, Dave. Good to see you. So yesterday, that was basically a bait that I kind of left hanging yesterday for the purpose of trying to call with Take this morning. Let Take end it for me. Also,
yeah, either ruining it yesterday, I would yell at him, or we could do it today in front of people.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Although it would have been in front of people yesterday, but it was late, so
yeah,
it's good. In case you can't get a hold of anyone today, I think that guy will call you back now that you left him a voicemail.
Yeah, I would think so. So we'll just see if he does it.
I mean,
relatively.
Yesterday, all I did was say, no, I got gift cards, and hung up. And the idiot called me back from a callback number.
That's real
All I had to do was say gift cards.
Yeah, that's super smart. And this guy that I just tried to call said that I've been hacked by people from China, Mexico, and Russia. So, apparently I'm super important.
Right. I think they got their own problems.
Yeah.
But maybe Ohio. Why isn't Ohio on that list? Maybe they cleaned up Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio wasn't. It was Florida, South Carolina, which I was using a South Carolina area code with my number I called them from. So that's why they might have said that. Then China, Mexico, and Russia. It's like Russia has stuff to do, don't they?
Yeah. Like they got nothing going on in the world.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see who else we can find here. I'll just put the number up. If anybody wants to call in, you can call in. Just make sure you follow the rules, please. Which the rules are pretty common sense.
So they can call in. People can call in and mess with scammers if they want, right?
Yeah, sure.
Or
if they want to just talk to us, they can. Whatever they want to do.
And God help them.
But I'll put the number up here. I think. Let's see if it works. If anybody would like to call in, you're welcome. And so I put the rules up. Like Oh, thanks, Ozzy. That would be great. JT.
What did he do? I'm not watching the chat.
He's looking for numbers for us.
Oh, nice. Is he
Ozzy's.
gonna call in?
I don't know.
Always nice to talk to Ozzy.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Ozzy.
So, for anyone that calls in, for those that, hey, Crypt Keeper, good to see you. For those that might be new to my channel, I hate politics. I'm sorry. I just don't want to hear it. So that's why I have no politics. Sorry. There's plenty of other places y'all can discuss politics. I just don't want to hear it. Sorry. Of course.
We're gonna have a after the show stream where we'll just beat up each other.
There you go.
For what we believe.
Yeah. And then, of course, good morning, Bala. Of course, no hatred. The reason I put no conferencing is because I just thought, I don't think anybody would do that, but I just thought, like, we don't want you, like, secretly having somebody, like, we're streaming someone that doesn't know they're being streamed. You know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. So don't sneak on anyone and stream anybody. Like, if you see someone acting crazy, we don't want to stream it without their permission, so please don't do that. And then we just don't want to talk about other scambaiters, because it's just, yeah, we just don't want to. If anybody wants to promote a scambaiter, feel free to reach out to us. We're always open for that. If anyone just doesn't like a scambaiter, again, not really the place to discuss it. Sorry. So yeah, if y'all want to call in, talk to Take and I, or call scammers, feel free to call in. We're going to try a few numbers, though, see if we can get some people. Thanks, Pegasus. Have a great day. And yeah, y'all make sure you check out Harley and Ozzy's channel. It's so awesome. Thank you, Harley and Ozzy, for all you've done for people. And the same for Fun Guy. Thank y'all for allowing other baiters to be on. That's really sweet. We appreciate that a lot, because we want to hear Raz and Mary. So.
Yeah, that call is so entertaining, and the whole world should hear that.
Yeah, so we appreciate you giving people the opportunity for that. And also, if you just want to call Take and tell him how much you hate him, he said he was good with that, right, Take? You're used to it.
Everybody else does. Why not?
Or if you want to call and confess your love to Take, you can do that as well. It probably won't get you anywhere, but you can give it a try.
I got a post office box now. You can mail me your budgie smokers.
Yeah. Okay, so let's try some more numbers. It's pretty early. It's only 9:40, but let's try for a few minutes before we end, see if we can get someone on the line. Let me first try that number from the email yesterday, that Synergy email. Let me try that number. So Synergy, for those that don't know, it's a quote-unquote, it's a scam, but it's a, what they do is they give loans out to businesses, basically, right?
Yeah, but, it's so wrong. Like, we just had somebody on who obviously is dealing with somebody who's very trusting, and obviously if it's an older person, or I shouldn't even say age, anybody can fall for this, but it's so, like, if you ever had a business or you had a credit card even and you've dealt with a legit company, they sound like such idiots. But the email that they did send to you had like a DocuSign, if I'm not mistaken. I looked at it briefly when I was driving, but they copied another company's, like a Lending Tree or a Lending Point's email type of thing. But they immediately want to get into your bank account. Like, you'll see, I'll let you, if you're going to call them, I can only last 2 seconds with these guys. But they immediately will want your, what bank you use, and they want your banking information. They want to go into your bank, like within 5 minutes. I've never seen a legit company do that. And I used to have businesses, and I tried to get loans. And it was like an hour-long process just for them to get to that point.
Right, exactly.
It's sickening, these idiots, and they all sit there. And most of them, I believe, and maybe other people are doing it now, but a few of them that we've tracked down have been in like New Delhi area. Of course, they're going to tell you they're from Pakistan. Not that scams don't happen out of Pakistan, but the last time we dealt with First Financial or Synergy on the flood, somebody had said they were from New Delhi, and you can kind of, I think Nigella or somebody from that area could tell by their accents.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they're there now. I don't know. I haven't really dealt with them too much. They just started popping back up a lot with those 917 numbers, and they're idiots. I mean, it's always Alvin, Ricardo, or the other guy.
Yes.
I never talk to anybody.
Well,
I don't know why they keep picking up the phone. It sounds so busy in there, but it's just, I feel like there's only 3 people working there. It's just the weirdest thing.
Yeah, well, so what they did was they took my email, they emailed me like Take's telling you, and the email said, yeah, just wanted more information. But then, like, a few minutes after I forwarded it to you, they sent one back that they had voided it. So I guess they decided I was like a faker or whatever. But still, I still have the number, so let's just give it a call and see if anyone will pick up. And Danny just sent us an Amazon number. Let's try the Amazon number first.
Yeah, Danny's good like that.
That sounds like a good opportunity. I don't want to miss that synergy.
Yeah.
Will always be there.
Danny's got numbers that always seem to work.
Yeah. So this is Amazon. Are you want to talk or you want me to talk first?
I'll talk first.
Okay, yeah.
I'll try my gift card thing with them.
Okay.
Thank you for calling. Please press 2, 4 to speak with live executive. Sorry. You have not entered a valid key. Please try again. Please press 2, 4 to speak with live. Sorry. You have not entered a valid key.
I guess I'm not fast
Please
enough.
try again. Please press 2, 4 to speak with.
There we go.
Thank you for calling support. How may I assist you?
Yeah, hello. Can you help me, please? Can somebody help me?
You're talking to customer support. How may I assist you?
Yeah, I don't know who I was talking to, if they were part of customer support or not. There was something going on. I had to go get gift cards or something, which is really crazy that they sent me to get gift cards. They know I'm disabled. I got, 6 toes and I got 1 finger, and you're going to send me to CVS to get gift cards. And now I'm stuck with these gift cards. What am I going to do with a gift card? Go ahead, please.
I'm sorry to say you, but you're talking to Amazon Prime customer support. I believe you dialed the wrong number.
Oh, I got the wrong scam. My bad. I fucked that all up, didn't I, Chuthia? I thought I was talking to the Amazon idiots. I got the Amazon Prime idiots on the phone. What's going on, you dumb fuck?
You dialed the number, and you dialed the wrong number, okay?
I dialed the wrong number. I got the wrong scammer. But me and you could talk. We could be best friends. Right? You want to F my mother. I know who you are. Same idiot, different scam. Go ahead, please. And that's the end of that conversation. You didn't tell me it was Prime. You know what, those gift cards.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, I don't know. I'm only kidding. I don't care.
Let's try again from a different number. See if we get the same guy or a different one. I forget I'm supposed to mute while I dial the number because people will hear the like beeping, and then it's like I'm giving the number out, or that's what someone told me in my chat. I don't really care if I give the number out. I just don't want to.
Thank you for calling. Please press 3, 7. To speak with live executive.
Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
Oh, it's my turn? Hello?
Sorry. I thought you were gonna just rage at them or something. Oh, come on with the whole music. Sorry, it's probably silent for y'all. I just muted the music so I don't have to cut it out later. Let me just hang up and call him back. I hate that, whenever they put in that whole music, I always have to go back out and trim it. It's real annoying, so.
Thank you for calling. Please press 4, 2 to speak with live executive.
For those that are just joining us, we're calling an Amazon scammer, thanks to Danny. Sorry, I keep forgetting that it's probably silent for y'all because I'm muting the whole music so that I don't have to delete it out later. But we're gonna already talked to him once, and it went super well, didn't it, Take? Morning, Ivan.
Yeah. He hung up on me, hurt my feelings.
So we're trying him again. And thank you again, Danny, for the number. He says he's listening to our stream. So thank you, Danny. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I never know who's who because there's so many different Twitch and YouTube and Discords, but I mean, he emails us religiously all throughout every day. Each and every day we get emails galore from him with numbers that work.
Yeah.
So
and we
I feel
appreciate it
bad
a
when I
lot.
don't get to him.
Morning, Amy. Good to see you today. Y'all make sure, thank you, Betty. Yeah, please like the stream. It helps with the algorithm.
Damn it, I just had like a whole paragraph written and then it went away. But anyway, so I just posted NanoBaiter's link, and I said, yeah, of course, bro, thank you. Everybody needs to see his video from a couple days ago.
Yep, and I told them how you're going to be on next Tuesday, NanoBaiter. Everyone's super excited.
Oh, what's up, Harley?
Hey, Harley, how are you doing? I'm giving this Amazon a couple more minutes to see if they answer. I know y'all can't hear it, but I have it muted because of the whole music. And if not, we'll move on. I have a Synergy number I can try.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, you got to take that one.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, are you able to help me with my Amazon Prime?
Sorry?
Are you able to help me with my Amazon Prime?
Yes, I can help you. You are talking to Amazon Prime customer support. What is the problem you're facing, miss?
I can't get it working on my TV.
So what you're trying to do on your TV, it's a new TV or old TV?
It's a old TV, but I'm new to Amazon Prime. And my package said that I could like watch movies and stuff on there, but it won't work on the TV.
Okay. Could you confirm me the activation code which you're able to see on your TV screen?
Sure. It is NXJ MAC.
Okay, I'm repeating the code for you. It's a MXJMAC. Am I right?
Yeah.
This is the first time you're trying to use your Amazon Prime account?
Yeah, this is the first time.
Okay. Miss, the activation code which you have provided to me, that is valid. However, you are keep getting activation error from Amazon. Okay? So don't you worry about that. I'll make everything working within a 1 to 2 minutes. I have your phone number, which is 213-376-5610. Am I right?
Yep, that's right.
So is this a cell phone number or a home phone number?
Yeah, it's my cell phone number.
Ma'am, could you confirm your email address, which is associated with Amazon Prime?
Sure. It's madisonlovescooty@gmail.com.
Could you spell it for me, please?
MADISONLOVESSCOOTY @gmail.com.
Madison loves, what is after that?
Scooty.
Spell it for me.
SCOOTY. It's the name of my dog.
Madison loves Scooty at gmail.com, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check with this email address because from your phone number, I'm not able to pull out any of the information.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm spelling your email address. It's Madison. It's MADISON, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then LOVES, am I right?
Right.
Then SCOOTY, am I right?
Yep, that's right.
I'm sorry to say you, but not able to get any information by this email address as well. Do you know that which phone number or which email address is associated with your Prime account?
No, I thought this one.
What you're able to see on your TV screen, could you let me know?
Just the activation code.
Mm-hmm. And?
Oh, that's
Could you read out for me from top to bottom?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm in the other room. I just wrote the code down. Sure, so I called Amazon Prime support, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm feeling nervous that maybe I called the wrong number.
No, miss, the number which is reflecting on your TV screen, that is connected with Amazon Prime customer support. Okay?
Oh, it is?
You can let me know that the number or the phone.
Okay, yeah, so the activation code is NXJMAC. So go ahead, please, and help me with
That's
that.
fine. Ma'am, you can let me know the phone number or email address which is associated with your Prime account.
Man, you can disconnect the call. This is a scammer. I've been watching him. Namaste, Chuthia. Aap kaise hai? Mera naam TAGOW hai. Tumhara asli naam kaunchi hai? Go ahead, please.
What's that mean, sir? What's all that? He's not super. Yeah, he's not real fun because he doesn't really engage. I like someone that yells back at you. So let's try somebody different. Let's see what else we can get. It's already almost 10 o'clock, but, yeah, that's my, phrase, scammer takeout to tell Take that I'm done. He can have them if I start. Yeah, we need a phrase that you can, pass someone to me. How come you never pass any scammers to me, Take?
I don't know. We never get that far. When I talk to them, they normally just hang up on me. Start doing that.
Okay, let's see if we can find one or two more numbers before we end here, because it is almost 10 already. But
Just, are you going to call the Amazon Prime guy back one more time from a different number, or no?
yeah, sure, I can. I can call him from 100 million numbers if you
Yeah, I
want.
just want to mess with him. I want to mess with him a little bit more.
Yeah, sure. Let's try him back. You take it this time.
I hate those.
Thank you for calling. Please press 6-2 to speak with live executive.
I think they're there, Take.
Hello?
Yes, how may I help you?
Hi, who's this? Jesus Christ, Rundy, you're stupid. Apami block nahi karsekte. I'm gonna call you all goddamn day. Nanakuti ame apka swagate. Welcome to hell, bitch. Stop scamming people. Now hang up the fucking phone, I'll call you right back. Can't block me. Is that the end of this conversation? It should be. Hang up on this.
She was there the whole time. I don't know why she wasn't talking.
I don't know if they're really there or they just put the phone down, though.
Yeah, let's try him again.
Thank you for calling. Please press 8 to speak with live executive.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Zach. How can I help you today?
Oh my God, I am so sorry. You're gonna kill me. I meant to call support and instead I hit the wrong button. I'm talking to a dumbass. I did not meant to hit the dumbass button. I'm so sorry, Chuthia. Go ahead, please. Don't be mad. It's a mistake. I've had a couple of drinks. You got me. Hit the wrong button. That's it? You're a fun one, aren't you?
I like them. I'm starting to like them more. Let's call them a couple more times, and then we'll have some time to get breakfast before scammer takeouts premiere.
Yeah.
I'm already
Scammer
calling you
takeout.
scambaiters, scammer takeout, which is a good thing.
As long as this scammer takeout, you don't forget about this when he's got 1 million subs.
Yeah, he better not. I'll get him.
Thank you for calling. Please press 9-7 to speak with live executive.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
They're being cute now, aren't they? Let's be cuter and call from a different number.
Thank you for calling. Please press 6-2 to speak with live executive. Sorry. You have not entered a valid key. Please try again.
Oh,
Please
I
press
missed it.
6-2 to speak with live
Thank you for calling support. My name is Zach. How can I help you today?
Hey, namaskar, Chuthia. Mera naam TAGOW hai. What's going on, fucker?
Hello.
Hello. I told you
Hello.
before you can't block me. Aap hami block nahi kar
Are you
sakte.
there?
You're not gonna block me. I'm gonna call you all goddamn day. Narak kudiya mein aapka swagat hai. I'm gonna fuck up your day. No room for you.
He totally could hear you. I don't know why he was pretending like he couldn't. Let's try him one last time. Then Stanley and them are barking to go out and causing ruckus.
I'm gonna try my new romantic rap with a Rundy.
Thank you for calling. Please press 4-7 to speak with live executive.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Zach. How can I help you today?
You again, fucker. It's adorable. You thought I was gonna be a victim, right? Mera naam TAGOW hai.
Hello.
Aapse milka acha laga.
Hello.
Hello.
You tried this hello thing last time. Try something different, dude.
That scammer game, they love it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to 5th grade and insult each other's mothers next.
He tried that whole thing again where he's pretend like he couldn't hear you, but obviously he could because you made him laugh.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, he's just pretending. So let's try him again. We'll just try him a couple more times and then we'll end.
I want that Rundy.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. Please press 5-9 to speak with live executive.
Yep, he just hung up on us.
Even from a different number, though, huh?
Hold on, let me change it again. I might have used the same one twice in a row.
That's good news if he's hanging up on just random numbers, though.
Yeah, that is good news. That's exactly what we want.
Thank you for calling. Please press 8-8 to speak with live executive.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Zach. How can I help you today?
You again, man. All day long. We're going to be best friends. Hello? Is there anybody there? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
I don't hear you, sir. Is there anybody there? I don't hear you.
That's
Hello?
That's all he can come up with is hello.
Lydia?
Are you there?
Yeah, you know we're here.
Hello?
Is there anybody there? I can't hear you.
Am I audible to you?
Is there anybody there?
Both guys pretending like they're not audible to the other one.
Hello, am I audible?
Morning, Stephanie. How are you today? That's hilarious. He thinks it's funny too. Did you hear him laughing?
Yeah, he hung in there with us a little bit. But
Yeah.
I want that Rundy.
Exactly, Amy. They were both doing it. It was funny.
Thank you for calling. Please press 2, 3 to speak with live exec.
Thank you for calling support. How may I assist you?
Could you please help me for a second? Go ahead, please.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, please. Help me.
What do you need, sir?
I don't know what I need. I mean, but talking to you is like, you're useless. You're like a screen door in a submarine. Like, you're really stupid, aren't you? Like, you would get stabbed in a shootout.
Why?
I mean, what's wrong with you? What happened to you? Let's talk about it. Your favorite question in life is what happened, right? Like, what happened to you? Like, were you like a normal person? Are you still there?
No, he hung up, but that was funny. He said, why? Oh my god. That was really funny. You said you got stabbed in a shootout, and he said, why? Anybody else think that was funny, or just me?
I don't even remember.
Why?
What up, Nan?
Nan is here? Nan has a premiere today. Let me see, what time is it? I can't remember. But Scambait Nonsense has a, there he is. He has a premiere today, y'all. I put my reminder on so I could be there. But I forget what time it is. What time is it, Nan? Like, I don't know what time it is. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a full day of premieres.
Yep, we got Scammer Takeout at 11 and Nonsense later today. I'll see what time. And then in between that, I have to go get my driver's license renewed at DMV. So it's just a crappy day. The only thing good about it is the premieres.
We have two good ones.
Yep.
I gotta get there early so I get a seat. I mean, I don't want these rooms to get packed and I can't get in. I don't know what the capacity is. Oh, 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Wait,
Thank you for calling. Please press
Pacific
9,
time,
8
right?
to speak with live executive.
I'm no mathematician, but I believe it's 3 hours difference.
So 8 p.m. tonight?
No. Yeah. No.
8 p.m. our time, right?
Yeah, 8 p.m. our time's 5 p.m. his time.
Yeah. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Right.
Whoa, I hear a baby
Hello?
on the line.
The
children working on Amazon Prime.
Yes, how may I help you?
Oh, listen, are you in India? Because I want to get India pants. Go ahead, please. After you feed your kids, you filthy woman, I want to talk with you. Go feed those kids. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in to the Morning Scam Show, this is the Sesame Street portion.
Girl, why are you scamming with kids? Like, seriously, that's the kind of role model you want to be? You want to teach them to be thieves? Then she tried to hang up on us, but she put us on hold instead.
Stupid. You're going to do that with your kids. I mean, it's so bad that she would do that.
Yeah. She is scamming with her babies, yes. Very sad.
Even I had to clean up my ways when I heard kids on the line.
Yeah. I mean, again, for those of you that might be new, I don't think there's any new people here, but it's not that we don't want the kids to be supported, but there's other ways to do it, for real. Like, especially in Kolkata, Kolkata is actually a really nice city with a lot of jobs. They just want quick money, quick and easy money. So, all right, well, that was super fun. I super enjoyed that. And thank you again to Joanne for joining us today. I think it's time to get some breakfast before we hit up
Oh, yeah.
Scammer Takeout.
Go get some food before the big premiere, 11 o'clock, Scammer Takeout, featuring Nanobator, I believe. I think it's the best of both worlds.
Oh, awesome. So, y'all make sure you go over, let me post his link right quick. Let me find it for Scammer Takeout. Make sure you go over and sub to him if you haven't already. And then we will be at the premiere at 11. And then we will, 11 a.m. Eastern. And then we will be back. Oh, here's the link. Thanks, buddy. Got it.
And then we have Scambait AdSense. I believe we decided it's 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Right. So we will be back tonight for that, assuming that Take and I are both awake. Because we have really stupid sleep schedules, and sometimes he sleeps from like 6 p.m. until 3 a.m. and sometimes I sleep from 3 p.m. till midnight. So, but if we are awake on, we will be there. 11 Eastern, so in like 45 minutes is Scammer Takeout, and then in about 9 hours is Nonsense. So we'll see y'all there today. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our first day back. We'll be back on Thursday with Blindly Scam Baiting. And yep, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll be on Twitch, so please make sure you follow me on Twitch. And also, Take posted a really awesome video on Sunday, right? Wait, on Monday or Sunday?
I think most people in here have seen it already, and I don't think it's there's too many more people out there. A lot of people have seen it. It's I don't know, in 2 days it did well, so I think people are seeing it.
Well, if you haven't, please go watch it because it was really, really good, and it's a like short one packed full of laughs. So make sure you go watch that one, and we will
knock on his door. Do I knock on the scammer's door and say, "Do you want to share salad?"
Yeah.
No, that's coming up next.
Yeah.
When it premieres pretty soon.
Yep. But thank you all so much for joining us, and I'll see you tomorrow on Twitch if I don't stream later, and then on Thursday we'll be back with Blindly Scam Baiting We'll see you.
You should go stream right now. Stream right now.
Yeah, I should.
Yes, you should.
Yeah. But
right.
thank y'all so much, and we'll see you in 45 minutes at Scammer Takeout. Bye, guys.
Later,
Love
everybody.
y'all.
Love ya.